On this week's Waypoint, Hearthstone and the new Battle.net launcher betas, Garrosh Impales Tarren Zhu, the new PvP season is ending, and the dark below? What's up guys, and welcome to Waypoint, your weekly World of Warcraft recap for August 20th, 2013. I'm your host, Mike Shapnett. It was a massive last week for Blizzard as news posts went up daily on the main World of Warcraft site. Probably the most exciting news for Warcraft and TCG lovers was when Blizzard announced that Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft, has entered closed beta. Now during the beta test, there's no NDA, so duelers from the opt-in pool along with press and fan sites can share all of their exciting experiences. It's important to remember that over the course of the beta, you can invest real money into cards, but there is a planned wipe to all player collections partway through the beta. However, players who purchase a card pack or an arena entry prior to the wipe will be credited back an equivalent amount of gold and even receive a special card for helping stress test the in-game store. For those of you looking to watch any hilarious Hearthstone duels, Gary and myself have been releasing our own Hearthstone duels on our gameplay channel Super Mega Awesome Time. Watch as Gary and I go head to head with all of your favorite iconic characters and make a mess of everything along the way by heading over to youtube.com/SuperMegaAwesomeTime or by clicking right here.
I live one more round.
You know what? No, you don't.
Oh, I don't? Oh, no, I don't. Damn. There it is. GG.
If you want to participate in the closed beta, make sure that you've set up your Battle.net account and head over to the beta profile page. Download and run the system check tool and submit your beta application. After that, it's simply a matter of waiting on pins and needles for your email invite. With the Hearthstone beta came the shiny new beta version of the Battle.net desktop client for both Windows and Mac. This new launcher replaces the launcher for all of Blizzard games and will work as a central hub that's kind of similar to Steam. The new launcher currently allows you to chat with all of your Battle.net friends across Battle.net games and stay current with all of the latest news. Now I've gotta say, I was really skeptical about this new launcher when it was first announced. As a creature of habit, I really don't like the idea of change. But it wasn't until that I downloaded Hearthstone and opened the client that I realized how great the potential for this launcher really is. Updating and launching titles is extremely streamlined and easy to access, as well as leaves Blizzard with a lot of opportunities to visually present information about a certain game to the players. At a glance, I'm able to check a specific game to see who's online and where they might be at, as well as once they begin to implement new features like the store and forums, I can easily see this being a central hub for anything that has to do with Blizzard. Blizzard released a brand spanking new patch trailer for the Siege of Orgrimmar. This trailer begins with Garrosh marching towards the sacred waters of the Eternal Vale, with the Dark Heart of Pandaria in tow when he is confronted by Tarren Zhu. Now I don't want to show the trailer in its entirety, but you guys have to believe me when I say it's well worth the time it takes to watch.
You confront a force beyond reckoning. Your father dabbled in powers beyond reckoning. Where is he now?
On another note, Duncan Jones really has his work cut out for him now because once again, Blizzard is continuing to raise the bar with their cinematics. I mean, holy crap, between the amazing fight sequence between Garrosh and Tarren Zhu, Garrosh's stunning facial expressions, or even just how excited I got when I started to see the raid footage, I could almost care less about a live-action Warcraft movie. Just make a feature-length movie with in-game engines and be done with it already, Blizzard. It appears that the 13th PvP season is coming to a close, and according to senior PvP developer Helinka, that will also signify the release of patch 5.4. Taking that speculation into account, we could be seeing the new patch as soon as next week. As soon as. This isn't confirmation as there has been no official announcement, but if we are lucky, 5.4 is almost here. Just like previous arena seasons, players who are eligible for rewards should refrain from transferring characters to another realm or faction and wait for titles and mounts to be handed out, which is typically 2 weeks after the season is over. Conquest points will be converted to honor points, and any honor points above the 4,000 threshold will be converted to gold at 35 silver per point. What's interesting here is that in an interview with Twizcast, Blizzard announced that they will not be converting the PvE equivalent of Valor to Justice points. Now, I can't really say I know what they're thinking here, and it kind of seems like an interesting topic of discussion, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are, or maybe even the reasons you think that Blizzard is converting one and not the other in the comments below. And finally, the internet was set on fire last week when it thought that it had discovered that Blizzard had trademarked the Dark Below. Taking a closer look into the details of the trademark, it appears to be for computer game software that's downloadable from a global computer network. Could this be the name of the long-awaited 6.0 WoW expansion? I mean, Blizzard already teased the Reaper of Souls for Diablo III, so that's ruled out. Could we really be going to Ashara and possibly uncovering another sinister old god? Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be that way. Otherwise, Blizzard would also be looking to release a game titled Corgis Unleashed. As it turns out, it's not really that difficult to apply for a trademark, as one might think. There's absolutely no check and anyone can register something under Blizzard's name, but that doesn't mean that it's going to go through. With all of the evidence supporting a Burning Legion expansion, it wasn't very likely that we would be heading to Ashara, but I'm still not convinced that we won't be uncovering a new old god. I mean, come on, those encounters have always been the most memorable for me. I mean, standing up against the ultimate powers of a god with just 9 to 24 of your friends? Nothing has felt more accomplishing to me than vanquishing Yogg-Saron with 0 keepers and earning Death's Demise. So bring back the Burning Legion all you want, Blizzard. Just make sure there's an old god in there. Moving on to the community spotlight for this week, but first I want to tell you guys about an awesome sponsor that helps make this show possible. Shutterstock.com is a must-have tool for anyone in the creative industry. With over 20 million high-quality stock photos, illustrations, vectors, and video clips, Shutterstock helps you take your creative projects to the next level. Now, as some of you guys know, I was very fortunate enough to get to work on my very first feature film, creating graphics and visual effects, and Shutterstock.com was a must-have resource when doing this. Whether I was creating blood effects for gunshots or the opening title sequence, I was using ink drops, to even compositing in a moon, I found these assets on Shutterstock.com. You can try Shutterstock today without using a credit card by signing up for a free account and save all of your favorite images to a Lightbox to review them later. Once you're ready to purchase, use the offer code GAMEBREAKER8 and you'll receive 30% off your new account. Last up here on Waypoint, I want to take some time to showcase your greatest work, whether it be drawings, videos, tattoos, or comics. If it's World of Warcraft related, I want to see it. This week, I want to feature some awesome World of Warcraft comics, as Blizzard is currently giving away prizes for them. Each month, Blizzard will review all submissions and select one winner to receive an awesome prize. For the month of August, you'll win a Risk StarCraft Collector's Edition. September is a Diablo III Book of Cain. And October is the Standard Edition Art of Blizzard hardcover book. In addition to the winners, honorable mentions will be selected and featured on Blizzard's comic page. For full submission rules and frequently asked questions, be sure to check the link in the description below. Now, one of my favorite comic strips is actually the Dark Legacy comics. While never really defining themselves to be in the World of Warcraft, these comics do a great job at poking fun at issues that most MMO players will encounter at one time or another. Like this hilarious strip about coming back to an MMO after quitting for a few months. Or probably one of the best comics about the importance of choosing a good character name. That does it for this week's episode of Waypoint. Be sure to check back every week on Tuesday for updated World of Warcraft news. If you guys liked this video, be sure to like and comment below as it helps spread our audience. If you guys want to see more World of Warcraft content, be sure to subscribe and check out Legendary. It goes live every Thursday at 8 p.m. PST at gamebreaker.tv/live. Also, as a quick note, Gamebreaker has an exclusive interview with Greg Street and Ian Hazakostas on Friday, so be sure to check out for that video when it gets released later this week. I'm Mike Shaffnet. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Mike Shaffnet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next Waypoint.
Gamebreaker TV.